All right, Money in the Bank time. Talking about the women's Money in the Bank match, which is going to be held on the upcoming pay-per-view. We've got sort of a weird group of women. I think when you look over the group of girls, you've got five. I apologize. There's one of these girls. I'll look at it, never believe that they ever held the women's championship. You can use it up to your imagination to guess who it's going to be. But I guess you would think that the main player in the women's Money in the Bank match would be Alexa Bliss. She's going to be joined by Bayley, Natalya, Naomi, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Mandy Rose, and Ember Moon. I can honestly look over this group of girls, and I can honestly think that there's two girls out of this group that I really think have a chance to do it. There's one that, even though she's not one of my favorite competitors in WWE, I think it would be pretty cool to see her have the Money in the Bank. And everybody else is honestly just kind of filler. Alexa Bliss easily has to be the favorite in this match, seeing how she won last year's Money in the Bank. You can't forget about Carmella, who is a two-time winner of the Money in the Bank match itself, even though both of those matches were 2 weeks apart. One of them was because Ellsworth came running down during the pay-per-view, and actually he was the one who grabbed the briefcase. But then when they had the rematch on SmackDown, Carmella was victorious yet once again. Alexa Bliss does have a bit of mystery surrounding her. It seems, she was the guest host of WrestleMania. Some people thought maybe she would add herself into a match at WrestleMania, and she did not. And since then, she's sort of been absent when it comes to Monday Night Raw. I do see her name listed as wrestling on house show appearances and making other appearances for the company, so it's not like she's really just sitting at home. I don't want to think that she has a case of the Daniel Bryan concussion syndrome, but you can really tell that they're keeping her out of action a lot and keeping her for the big shots that are out there. And for her to participate in the Money in the Bank match itself, when it's well known that she does have a concussion problem at this time, you would think that they really wouldn't put her in this match if it wasn't something that they wanted her to win. So that's something that I have to keep in the back of my mind. Bayley is a person that has a lot of negative attention on her. I've heard some people say that basically they split up the Bayley and Sasha Banks, the Hogan Boss connection, because of the fact that they thought maybe Sasha Banks was a bad influence on her. There's some people that think that Bayley does have a really bad attitude in the business. I think that her character as being that, fun-loving baby face, it's hard for me to believe these rumors that she's laying on the floor, kicking and screaming like a kindergartner over having to lose the women's championship. But this could be a fresh run for her. Definitely, you don't want, a whole bunch of these briefcases running around for a long time. So Bayley is somebody you could see, cashing in almost instantaneously, like Alexa Bliss did on the same show. Maybe holding it for a month or two and then fitting herself into the SmackDown storylines going up against Becky Lynch. We all saw Bayley had a really good match against Becky, as well as bringing up the fact that she had never lost to Becky before. So that is a way to go. Natalya, really good wrestler, one of my favorite women to see wrestle on the house shows. I just don't really see her as somebody who's, has a chance to win the Money in the Bank in my mind. Naomi, she does a lot of fun things in the ring, but, over the last 2 years, it seems like other than the glow gimmick, she's gone really ice cold. I don't think she has a shot to win this match. Carmella was really surprised that she won the WrestleMania Battle Royal, seeing how since she lost the championship, she lost her demeanor. She's no longer a heel. Now she's a babyface dancing with R-Truth all the time. She won the Mixed Match Challenge. And I really look at the WrestleMania thing as sort of like a, hey, I'm sorry for really having nothing to do with you. I don't think she's in the running. Dana Brooke, doing an awesome job. She had the promo with Ronda Rousey, which turned into a match against Ronda. She's, really been repackaging herself to look like more of a competitor in WWE, showing people that she really wants to be here. I think that's awesome that she's in this match, although I do think it's a little bit early in her. I don't even know if it's really a push. It's just sort of, getting her back on television to win the Money in the Bank. When you look at Mandy Rose, she has a little bit of dissension in that Absolution group. Sonya Deville was really sort of felt slighted that she did not get a chance to compete in the Money in the Bank. We've been hinting at these two going at it for a while, and I don't think we've really seen it yet. So that's something that you have to keep in the back of your mind. I don't know if Sonya Deville is somebody that's going to come running down, interrupting the Money in the Bank match, but the Money in the Bank match itself is not a stranger to outside interference, especially just making sure that somebody didn't win. Ember Moon is honestly my wild card. I am not really a fan of Ember Moon, but I do think that she has a shot, and it would be pretty fun. I don't know if you'd make that briefcase maybe like a deeper, darker orange color, that orange is sort of red mix. But we do know that definitely we're going to be seeing something crazy from her in this match. So all in all, I think that my odds-on favorite to win this match would be Alexa Bliss. Probably the most fun, that brings me, off my chair cheering would be Dana Brooke to get the win. And my wouldn't be surprised wild card pick is going to be Ember Moon. This should be a really good match. It'd be really fun to see this match, kick off the Money in the Bank show itself. And it sort of puts you in the driver's seat, because especially when you think about last year with Alexa Bliss, at any time they can cash that briefcase in. And we really could see somebody cashing that briefcase in right off the bat.